Sire.
Sire, I message from Reed the Ferox.
Good.
See them in at once.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my lord. Oh, that's some heavy armor. Hey, a familiar face.
Your Grace.
Prince Chrome, I come on behalf of Khan Regent Flavia. Flavia? Well, this is a surprise. Is something amiss?
Right away.
I fear so, my lord. The Khan requests your presence at the summit as soon as you're able.
Really?
What's happened?
Yes, my lord.
Our western neighbors of Yalm are no longer acting so neighborly. The Emperor, who they named the Conqueror, has launched warships against us.
What?
An invasion. Are you certain of this?
Forgive me.
Yes, my lord. The Khan hopes to meet you with you in Ferox, if it pleases you.
My lord.
What do you make of this, sire?
Right.
Ill business to be sure. Rame, we will meet with Flavia at once. I hope I pronounced your name right. My apologies if I did not. And look who it is. The new queen. Crom.
Forgive me.
I know you were going to say Sully, but we owe Reign of Ferox a great debt. I must apprise myself of the facts there before deciding of the course of action.
Right.
And I suppose I'll stay here, right? Fluff the pillows, make some damn pies. Even knit a blanket so you can snuggle up in your own damn pig-headedness. The hell with that, I'm coming. And look at what we have here. But Lucina's newly born. She needs her mother now. She needs milk crawl, not mothers. She can be wet nurse like the rest of House Ulysses. Hell, you and Lissa turned out fine, didn't you? Lucina's a strong child. She takes after her father. The brand in her left eye proves it. And I'll not let you be the only one to set a strong example.
Still.
Sully, please, will you just... You can try to stop me, Crom. Maybe even sneak away on your own. But you of all people know I can ride when I'm motivated. I'll catch you. Or how I'll ride when I'm motivated. Yeah, better just keep it right now, Crom. I mean, it's not like you ever win an argument with Sully anyway. Alyssa, you're not helping. Just promise me if there's any danger you stay out of it, Sully. Please. Lissa and I had Em, of course, but we lost our parents when we were young. I won't let her grow up with her whole family around her.
Yeah.
Yes, her whole family. Just never means the both of us. Damn.
My lord.
All right, I had a similar escort, my lord. Thank you, Frederick.
Whoa.
I'm quite impressed, Crom. You make a fine ruler. You're a long way from tending sheep. If I truly changed so much. In a way, you haven't. We've grown as a leader, and of course, as a father.
Right.
I've tried to do my best. My sister left a weighty legacy. All I can do is just kind of live up to it. That was not what Crom said, but I made it my own line. Shush. That's what I do. And off we go. Back to the action, it looks like. Been a while since we've been here.
Forgive me.
I apologize I could not come sooner, Flavia.
Hey.
What matters that you were here, Crom.
You alright?
Is it true Vulmby's warships have set sail? What can you tell us? Not much more than that, I'm afraid. The details remain hazy. Just a moment. Oh, where are you, big bald head? Crom is here. Hey, Basilio, good to see you, buddy. Been a while.
All right.
Ah, well met, boy. I knew you'd come. We have someone you should hear from. I believe you met. He claims to have insight into Vulm's intentions. This sounds promising. Who could it be, I wonder? Oh, it's this guy. Okay, maybe not. I just can't let you.
Greetings.
Good days, lords and ladies. How fare you all? Allow me the greatest pleasure and indeed honor of introducing myself.
What?
We all know who you are, Virion. Although I don't believe we met your companion. You know nothing. Prepare for my great unmasking. Long have I posed as archers of archers, yet that was but a ruse. Yeah, I mean an artifice to disguise myself as a mere above-average man. In truth, I am... May I present Duke Virion? I am his humble servant, Cherich.
Greetings, sire.
Greetings, sire. You honor us with your presence.
Wait.
Cherich, you stole my moment! I think she stole the spotlight, if you know what I'm saying. Pleasure, Cherich. Perhaps you could speak on your master's behalf.
Well...
That may speed things along, yes.
Good.
Then please, time us of the efforts.
Ah.
Very well then. First, concerning our origins. We hail from Rosani, a fertile territory on the continent of Vulm. My lord is the head of the House Virion and the rightful ruler of Rosani. In fact, the author reminds us of, and loudly.
My.
Is she not a true wit? She gets it all from me, you know. So what brings Noble and his charge all the way across the long sea?
Ah, yes.
The Valmese. There was an unremarkable nation once, tiny, almost pitifully so. Had our continent not shared its name, you might almost have forgotten it existed. And so Val might have remained, if not for Walhart the Conqueror. One by one, he has taken the surrounding realms into his growing empire. I had no choice but to, that is, to recruit new allies to aid my people. That's why I've come. You fled for your life.
Oh my.
More or less, yes. Well, my lord hastily gathered his valuables and guided his people out to safety. I only remained to keep an eye on the Valmese crisis. I was there as Rosani was swallowed up by Emperor Walhart's overwhelming forces. In the end, I too fled here to Arena Ferox seeking asylum. To my great relief, I might add. Eligible women are one of Rosani's most precious natural resources, Virion. I don't think now's the time. It would be a shame to waste any, even one who cuts off her lord and
How's that?
as I was saying.
My.
Yes, alright, it was only a jape. Please, by all means, you may continue.
If I may.
So, begging your pardons, but perhaps it's time to cut this long story short. War has conquered our continent and now seeks to conquer yours.
Right.
She claims that Valmy's fleet will be at our shores in a matter of days. We'll know soon enough if her story proves true.
Oh.
I speak only what I know for true, good people. As is my lord. At least with respect to this matter. There's that wit of yours again. That wonderful, needling, shafting wit. I believe you both. Basilio, we must secure your port as soon as possible.
Heal ye.
Mission Valma has the strongest cavalry in the world. You will want to station troops with experience fighting mounted troops. Why, Virion, are you volunteering? I mean, he does do pretty good against the flying ones, you know? Crom kind of has a point here. He might be up to the task. I'm just saying, he might be a good volunteer for this. Hey, I'm Team Jimon here, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Awakening. It has been a while, hasn't it, my friends? I got distracted by doing other stuff in my life, but I figured ending things off with part 1 of the game, and then taking a small break and getting back into things when things calm down again was an ideal tactic to play. And so here we are once again now with what we were going to call Awakening Part 2, because once Gangrel is taken care of, the story kind of shifts over to, well, obviously this brand new conqueror that we're hearing about, Walhart, apparently. And we need to stop him from taking over our continent, because that is obviously kind of bad. Needless to say. That being said, it has been a little bit since we checked in with our team here, so obviously before we go into the chapter today, we have ourselves only one support, actually. I'm kind of surprised. And also some barracks to get up to as well. So obviously before we go to the supports, let's go ahead and check the barracks, shall we? And the room is really coming together now, look at this. It's starting to look like an actual room, not just some random abandoned place people ran away from. Who do we got starting off here? We got Maribel and Muriel, the 2 M ladies, alright. What a satisfied expression, did you suddenly come into money? No, I'm sorry, but could you straighten your clothes? They're not even. Oh, OCD. OCD. One of the experiences of all time, I guess. Not a fun one though, I can tell you that much. And hey, Tharja, what are you scheming back here? Ah, finally a perfect voodoo doll. Ram will have eyes only for me. I'm terrified. Get me away from her. She got experience for it though, so that's good. Yeah, I'm happy about this for sure. Who else do we have here? We have Frederick and Stahl. Honestly, these two, I would imagine these two get along really well. They're kind of like, look at these two like standing up to each other. They look like brothers, honestly. They look very similar. And look at these two, they look like brothers. Holy crap, they look so similar. I've never really made this connection before. They look like brothers, honestly. I noticed you've been working hard, trying to fulfill some lifelong dream. Well, once night, always night, but I'd like to try the world's best food just once. I'm sure Frederick can help you with that. You know, he's already busy doing all the other chores around the old camp. I'm sure he can find time for you. As he does. What do we got next? Hey, Virion, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. What is this filthy thing? Oh, well, I suppose I may as well give it a noble home. We've heard this line a lot. Tiki's Tear. Virion, where did you get this? Why do you have this? This is a woman's tear. Presumably. Where did you get this? I don't like that you have that. And finally, it's Gregor. What is Gregor doing? Gregor take a little time out. Do side job, yes? What is his side job? Reading a book? In here? I don't know. Maybe swinging that sword around? Maybe his side job is decorating the Christmas tree. That's back there. You never know. I like to imagine that. Maybe Gregor's a Christmas kind of guy. People call him Pops and Gramps all the time, so maybe he's the Santa of the army, you know? Maybe he gets dressed up for Christmas. I don't know. And now, obviously, on to our only support, which, again, I'm surprised we only have one support to talk about today. But here we go. Gregor and Maui. Alright, these two have been hitting it off a lot.
No, no.
Now, in past days, you and Gregor are fighting many times side by side. I know, it's so fun. I'm doing my very best to protect you. No, it is backward. Gregor protecting you. Nah, but never minding now. When allies fight together, bonds grow strong and become more powerful, yes? So Gregor thinks we should train together and become a beatable force. What? Now, cause see, I kind of promised to eat with Crom and some friends. And I thought you might want to come along. Please?
Eh?
First we do training, and then maybe we can go visiting our friends. You know saying, youth must work like dog to make future better. Actually, I've never heard that one. Besides, I'm hardly a youth, you know that.
Good one.
Ah, yes, Gregor is sometimes forgetting you are old crone. Okay then, better than Gregor will leave now alone to have fun.
Huh?
Gregor, wait, don't be upset. No, Gregor is old fool who's only thinking about self. Gregor tries to help you be stronger, but you are already smarter than Gregor. Oh, Gregor. You know, when I think about it, I do want that special training.
Worry not.
Oh, this is worse. You agree just to make an old man not be feeling like sad sack.
Nope.
No, look, you spent all this time worrying about me, so I should listen to your advice. I'm really grateful for the offer, okay? Honest. Let's train together. Now we're not pitying Gregor, yes? You swear on Mother's grave? Really, I can't wait to train. It's such a great idea.
Attack!
Well, if you are insisting. He changes tune real fast. But then again, I feel like now it would have that effect on a lot of people. That being said, we're all set and good to go in that regard. I'm just going to do a quick check around the map quickly to see if there's anything worth buying. I don't think there's anything that's really changed all that much. Where is, I'm primarily looking for the map where we fought Gangrel. Right... somewhere around here. Is it this one? No, that's chapter 5. 9, I think, 10, 11... No, this would be the one. Yeah, this would be the one. Yeah, no, that's nothing I want to buy over there. All right, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick audio check, save my game, and then we'll get right into it, I think. Chapter 12, The Seacomers. And believe it or not, there is no pre-battle dialogue. You kind of just go to the port and you end up in the fight immediately, which is kind of freaking hilarious if you ask me. But yeah, welcome to Chapter 12, everybody, The Seacomers. And as you can see, terrain here is looking a bit different. We have ourselves tons of walls around here, tons of aisles to go through, and also, just as Virion and Churchy mentioned, tons of cavalry units. Look at this. Look at all the horseback units. They are freaking everywhere. So if you have anti-horse weapons such as the rapier and whatnot, bring them to this map. You're going to get tons of use out of them. And unfortunately, for Virion's sake, there is not a single flying enemy in the entirety of the vicinity. So don't get your hopes about using Virion to snipe up flying units here. It's not going to happen. You're mostly just going to be worrying about dealing with all the freaking horses flying around. Or running around. They're not actually flying. Thank God. Yeah. So this map's interesting. It's also got a boat back here with a bunch of more units, and the main thing of this map, as I already mentioned, as you've probably noticed, is that a lot of the entryways here are kind of like filed off in like lanes, as you can see. Like there's like a two-space here, gap here between two walls that people can't pass through. There's a free wall over here. So really, you want to think of this map as being a bunch of walled off, like places to wall the enemy off and like meet them at choke points. That's kind of the idea of the map here, in my opinion, how you want to play it. And also, of course, we're gonna go ahead and talk ourselves here about our boss back here, Dalton the Paladin. And the Paladin here is a promoted class, so as you can see, his stats are considerably stronger than the average character we've been fighting up against up so far. And it's not only just him, but there are also other Paladins on the map as well. We're getting to the point in the game now where enemies are starting to get promoted and become a lot stronger, so just keep that in mind. They're going to be putting in more of a fight than usual, but as long as you keep an eye on them, shouldn't be too bad. Also, something else to be noting over here, they also have ourselves some bow knights as well, and these guys are obviously horse riders who use bows. They have 8 movement instead of 7 like the average horse rider, so they move around very fast. And obviously, since they have bows, be very careful around them with your flying units because they can get sniped and take a ton of damage, so be careful about that. Obviously, as I mentioned as well, they're promoted enemies, so they have a bit higher stats than your average character, as you're going to see right here. They're relatives. Actually, forget relative. They're way faster than normal horse riders around here, so just keep that in mind as you're playing the map. Now, when it comes to picking our units here, we get ourselves a fair amount of options here. We get ourselves 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can count 12. Yeah, 12. I almost said 13, but no, I can count. And when it comes to dealing with this map, there are a lot of armor knights, so personally, I'd recommend bringing magic units if you have them trained up, like Robin, for example, for my example, or like Tharja, for example. But I also highly recommend bringing the hammer weapon, because the hammer weapon is going to do massive damage to all of these armor knights flying around. So if you want to bring the hammer with, say, like Vake, in my case, it's going to come in super big handy. That being said, I'm going to go ahead here, do some off-screen battle preparations, and I'll cut right back to when we're all set to go on this map. So I will be right back. Okay, and I am back. And honestly, after looking over my party, I was pretty happy with what most of our team was coming to this map with from the last one. However, for a quick rundown, let's go over our team real quick. Since, you know, it's a brand new part of the game, we gotta treat it like a brand new experience, you know? Or something like that's my excuse anyways. Karam here's coming in with the Superior Edge, Falchion, Rapier, and Soothing Sword. The Rapier in particular is going to be amazing during this map because of all the horseback units and all the armor units, so I highly recommend bringing the Rapier to this map. Robin here's going to be mostly firing magic, although I kind of just realized that my Robin actually has a lot more strength than magic, which is kind of weird. Robin's usually kind of like a more balanced combo of the both, but I guess my Robin just had some funny level ups. Weird. Anyways, on to Vake. Vake here is going to be bringing all his usual axes, along with, again, the hammer, because a lot of armor units this map, so using the hammer to one-shot them is going to be very, very handy. Samia's coming here with the Superior Lance, Steel Lance, Log, our amazing beloved Log, and a Javelin for range attacks, and honestly, she's mostly here for moral support, because I have a feeling that most of the time we're going to be taking on the front lines with our hammer and rapier units, because like I said, the map this time has so many of these horse units, it's kind of insane. Long Q is going to come with an Armor Slayer in particular. Everything else is pretty normal, though. Just, you know, if he gets into a combat with an Armor Knight unit, he can use that to take him down easy. We have Maribel here, who has a Dying Blaze at the moment, although looking at my inventory here, I actually want to go ahead and give her a quick Fire Tome, so that way if she needs to get into more combat, she can definitely help out a little bit more, because the Dying Blaze only has one more use left, because, you know, it's dying. Anyways, bad joke. Frederick here's coming with his usual equipment. Nothing to say that's anything special here. Gregor's coming with his usual equipment as well, nothing special here. Now, you know, she can literally only use Dragonstone, so yeah, nothing special here. Sarge is pretty much the exact same as before as well. Anna, however, is going to be our interesting one, because Anna here, I have given her a few new tools up her sleeve here. First of all, she have the 11th sword that we picked up from defeating Gangrel last time, which I don't think Gangrel's going to be needing that much anymore. I think he's kind of dead now, so I don't think he'll mind if we use it, you know? Make the most of what you find in life, right? Or something like that. Anyways, the 11th sword here, I've explained it last time, but just in case you've forgotten. The 11th sword is a magical sword that does magic damage if you attack from range, but does physical damage if you attack up close. And obviously, with Anna's amazing magic stat of 17, which is, by the way, is higher than freaking Robin by a good mile. In fact, I think it's higher than Tharja. Yeah, it's even higher than Tharja, an actual, like, full-on magic user. She's going to be able to use the 11th sword quite nicely, so we're definitely going to be keeping that on her. She's going to make great use of it. And I'm also bringing her a Speed Wing, not to use on Anna herself, because she's already ridiculously fast at 22 speed, but for another reason you'll be seeing in just a little bit. And of course, for our final slot, I have Olivia, our dancer, pretty self-explanatory, just here to help the team out. Pretty simple stuff. But that being said, I think our team preparation's all set to go. I think it's time for us to stop screwing around and take on this giant horde of enemies, because, I already mentioned there's a ton of enemies, but let me give you a grand idea of the scale here. We have 12 characters, they have 43. This is going to be an uphill battle, to say the least. But it's a battle I'm willing to do. Let's get started.
Listen up.
You dare board our ship, worm? I will not discuss terms with a peasant. I will issue demands to all. Citizens, soldiers, hear my words. The conqueror himself, Emperor Walhart, claims dominion over these lands. You will grant your new emperor your ships. You will grant him all your provenir. You will grant him your loyalty and your every possession. And you have surrendered this land's greatest treasure, the Fire Emblem. Do this and your lives will be spared. Resist and your lives are forfeit. Now kneel and swear fealty to the mighty Velmese Empire. But if you take all that we have, how are we supposed to make a living? Without food and ships, people will starve. Did you have us all die? You'll do for now. Yeah, maybe not the greatest idea, buddy. It was with good intentions, but there was no way this was ever gonna work. These savages never listen to reason. Everyone, prepare to engage.
My lord.
Lord, are you certain? Another war. I've had time to ponder these places in the world, Frederick, and my own. We must stand against evil in all of its forms, or there can be no peace. Well said, Crom. And who do we have here? I'm just kidding, we know you. Might I join, sire? This may not be my country, but it is my cause. My dear maneuver here hungers for a bite of the action as well. We're glad to have you. We need all the help we can get during this giant war, this giant battle going on here. Introducing our one and only new character for this chapter, Cherchi, our first ever Wyvern Rider. We've fought plenty of Wyvern Riders before. However, this is the first time we actually have one on our side, and she is a most edition weapon. I almost said weapon. She has weapons, but she's not a weapon. I guess she kind of is a weapon when you think about it, because, you know, we're issuing here to do attack things, but, no, a very welcome addition to the party. I should not call her a weapon, that's kind of mean. Even if it's somewhat true. With that being said, since she's our only character joining us this chapter, of course, we're going to open up right away with her, obviously, or what we usually do, her character bio. And Cherchi here, at least that's how I pronounce her name. I don't know if it's 100% correct how you're supposed to say her name, but that's how I've always said it, so I'm going to keep saying it that way. Cherchi here, being our Wyvern Rider, is going to be a very, very valuable addition to the team, because her being a Wyvern Rider, as we've seen plenty before, is a great, great boon. The Wyvern Rider class is a lot like the Pegasus Knight class in the fact that it has plenty of movement coming out of a whopping 7 move. However, in return for a bit of speed and skill, she trades it more for bulk. For example, Cherchi here comes with 31 HP and a whopping 16 defense, which means she's going to be very, very durable right off the gate. She's not going to be durable, say, like Frederick or like Callum if you've been training him. However, she is very tanky and, well, it's not like a super tank like those two, for example. She is more tanky to take a couple of hits, especially, you know, against the average weapon of sorts. She'll be able to take those hits quite well. And even against arrows, like, she'll still take a good chunk from arrows, but there's not actually a chance she'll survive an arrow attack. Unlike, say, Samia, who's basically guaranteed to die if an arrow hits her whatsoever. So, don't rely on this, obviously, but it's something to keep in mind. Very handy indeed. Now, outside of her, like, class strengths, like, of, you know, the general Wyvern Knight, what does she bring to the table in particular? Well, if we look at her base stats here, she comes with a whopping 17 strength off the rip with a 70% strength growth, so her strength is going to gradually go up over the course of the game, and overall is going to be very, very reliable at dishing out solid damage. She also has pretty respectable, like, growth rates all across the board. 100 HP, 70 strength like I already mentioned, 55 skill, 50 speed is pretty great, 55 defense is pretty great as well, 50 luck isn't bad at all. The only really downside about her is that her resistance and magic stats are kind of crappy, and there's like no chance for her to like get those stats going unless you get really lucky with her resistance at only 15%, so don't really count on this, but obviously at this point in the game, you've probably figured out that magic units, just keep them away from enemies who are terrible, keep them away from your units who are terrible at dealing with magic, and you'll be just fine. Honestly, just divide and conquer. You don't have to worry about that too much if you don't put your, you know, Wyvern Riders into the range of the magic units you're scared of, so that's not really a bad thing, but just something to keep in mind when using her. And, of course, the one thing that I see a lot of people talk about when it comes to Cherchi, and in my opinion too, I also mention this a lot, is that her base speed of 12 isn't terrible, but it's not amazing. She's going to be a fair bit slower than most of your party at this point of the game joining on, and while that 50% speed growth is quite nice, and you'll very reliably like get that speed going up, getting it going in the first place can be kind of annoying, so if you have a spare speed wing, nudge nudge wink wink, I would recommend using it on here because I think she gets great use out of it, catching up in that speed just even by a little bit. It'll catch her up to the party a lot faster. Outside of that one speed thing, though, overall, I think Cherchi's one of the most reliable all-rounder units in the game, and the Wyvern Rider class is a very welcome one to have indeed. I've already spoken my praises about it, but it's a great class. I like it quite a bit. It's one of the most reliable classes in Fire Emblem history, and it stays true in Awakening for sure. One final thing I should make note of with Cherchi, and this is an Awakening thing only, basically, is that when you have her paired up with another unit, obviously you get stat bonuses as we know. And by doing this, you can patch over low speed by pairing up with a fast unit, say like Long Q, for example. So you can patch that speed stat even further, so that speed stat may look bad on base, however, do not worry too much, there are plenty of ways to get around this, and like I said, her speed group of 50 means more often than not, she'll be doing just fine in the speed department, so it may be a 50-50, but you know, there's lots of ways to get around speed, so don't worry too much about her okay speed stat starting off. That's like the one thing I can give her a solid complaint about, but overall, I like her quite a bit, great unit to have on the team, and also just a very freaking cool design here. I like Cherchi quite a bit, I think she has a really sick design, and I'm happy to have her on the team. Good to have a Wyvern Rider at long last. Seriously, we're like chapter 12, we're just now getting our first Wyvern Rider. Although, honestly, in Fire Emblem, you tend to get a Wyvern Rider like in the halfway point of the game, so I guess this kind of lines up. Okay, mouthful aside talking about this one girl joining our team. Let's get to the action here. I'm taking on a whopping 13 to 43 army battle. This should be, chaotic. So starting off here, we have ourselves a problem. We are surrounded on all sides. We have these knights coming in this way, we have these knights and horses up this way, and we also have, more importantly, a horse battalion coming in on the side of us right here. And these guys are kind of nasty. I've already mentioned about the paladins already, but keep an eye on them. They have some pretty beefy stats. Seriously, 45 HP, 16 defense. These guys are very freaking tanky. And so here's what I'm personally thinking. I think I'm going to have Crom and Frederick go over this way, and I'm going to have Crom and Frederick distract these guys. Put them right about here. Equip the rapier for that super effective damage, do triple damage to all the horse riders. And I'm going to have these guys take on Carl and Frederick, and they should do a good amount of chip damage to all of them, which will mean our team can come in and swoop in afterwards. So, should work out quite nicely if I plan this correctly. And now when it comes over here, when it comes to these two knights, they can't really move all that far, obviously, because they're armor knights, so I tend to ignore them at the start of the map these sides. However, this lane over here, we definitely need to catch this up, because these guys are coming in hard, so what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to have Robin go here. And I'm going to have Robin blast them with some magic over here, like so. Obviously, they're armor knights, so magic is the ideal weapon to use against them. And do a good amount of chip damage. And never mind, forget chip damage. Robin wants blood. Yeah. I will gladly take that, though.
Right.
Alright, that's one armor knight down. Not bad at all. We'll take that. And oh my god, Robin's level 19. We are almost max leveled until we promote. Freaking sick. Yeah, very cool to see. And we get a Beast Killer for our trouble as well, which does effective damage against Horse Rider. So if we had any Lance units, say like Samia, for example, she could honestly take pretty good use of that. And honestly, I think I'll do a quick little bit of trading here and equip that for later. I feel like that's going to come in handy for later, so I'll have Samia carry that just for the time being. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to go over here, and you may have guessed at this point, the Speedwing that I brought to this chapter was actually for Cherchi here, so that way she can actually get a speed bonus and get to, you know, doing better in combat immediately, right off the rip. So that out of the way, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have, I think I'll have these two fly over here, because if you look at this, if I pair these two up together, Vic here has 26 strength like this. He is freaking powerful at the moment. So what I'm going to do now, who should I actually have in the lead? I want to use my Speedwing, so I'm going to go ahead and do this quickly. I'll put the hammer, because the armor knights are going to come after us anyways. I'll go ahead and use the Speedwing, which will now give me a whopping pretty good speed stat of 17, which, you know, is more than enough to double the armor knights, and it's actually better, it's actually good enough to double all the cavaliers too, which is pretty nice. So that out of the way, now I'm going to go over here, and I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I think I'll attack this guy with the Elf Undertone, and hopefully dodge. I probably won't, but you never know, it could happen.
I'll cover you.
And this may look like I'm putting Tharja in some pretty big danger, because she does take a fair chunk of damage from these enemies. However, what I'm going to do this following turn, get some XP for our trouble, obviously. However, more importantly, I'm going to go over here, and I'm actually doing these types of ranged weapons. Looks to be a no. Yeah, looks to be, yeah, definitely a no. Okay, sick. In that case, I'm going to go over here with Maribel. I'm going to quickly do a quick trade. Give her the Nosferatu tome, so that way on counter-attack, she'll heal up. Do some life-stealing, as you do with Nosferatu. You know, as you do as a Dark Mage. Steal the souls of your enemies. Give her a quick heal as well, so now she's all patched up and ready to go. And now this line of entry is completely covered, so we're all good in that regard. So now it just comes to what we're going to do about the rest of them. And these guys can barely reach Cherchi, so I guess she can kind of be in danger if they all group in on her. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to have, I think I'm going to have Gregor and Naui go over this way. Actually, I should be a little bit careful here. I don't want to spread out my team too much because I won't have enough units to attack on this side if I do that, so I'll leave Long Q over on this side to help out with Crom and Frederick over this way. I'm going to have, so obviously I'm going to have Olivia stay out of the range. I'll do a quick dance to get some bonus experience, because why not? An elegant flip for an elegant lady. There you go. So that out of the way. I think I'm just going to wait here. And then Gregor, I think I'll have Gregor wait right about here so that way he can help either side, depending what happens. Because this turn is admittedly a little bit chaotic. There's a lot of enemies coming our way. Hey, good dodge. And also, holy crap, we just flat out one-shot them. Yeah. Power of the hammer plus Vake pair-up. Because Vake is like a billion strength from pair-up. Which is very freaking handy, obviously. Take a little bit of damage, but it's fine.
Who are you?
There we go, another one down. And now comes the horse onslaught. Never mind, they're going for Tharja. This actually works out.
We can do it.
Now, as you can see, this is the reason why I put Nosferatu, because these guys do actually hit quite hard. However, with Nosferatu, it's like we never took the damage to begin with. Although, unfortunately, our Nosferatu is getting kind of low in usage, so we're probably going to break it pretty soon. But hey, we've gotten good use out of it. It's not the worst thing in the world. And, ooh, Tharja's level 18 as well. Damn, okay. She didn't join us that long ago, so I'm kind of surprised. I've been using her quite a bit, haven't I? Not that I'm complaining. I've already mentioned I love Dark Mages. And Tharja too. There we go. Now, as long as I don't miss Nosferatu, which can happen, obviously. Thank you, Robin. I'll take it. Tipping up thy skills. Very great.
I can handle myself.
Tharja, stop complaining. We're saving Nosferatu to him. It's optimal, lady. Optimal. You wouldn't get it.
Come on.
And a final dodge. I'll take that. Why not? So I want to say we have about 5 Nosferatu Tomes uses left. So hopefully we don't break it too quickly, but we'll see what happens. And I'm not going to lie to you, this chapter can become very overwhelming very fast if you don't take out these enemies fast enough. So you want to make sure you're getting KOs because, like I said, 43. A lot of freaking enemies. So you want to make sure you're taking enemies out or else you're going to get swarmed. Although, I'm not going to lie to you, I guess there could be a strategy where maybe you, like, lure all the enemies to you at the start of here and you just make a giant wall formation. Could be a real strategy. However, I'm not going to go for that strategy this time around. Big damage, and unfortunately, French doesn't want to jump in, but, you know, leave him on a pixel, it's fine. I'm mostly worried about the paladin back there. And Crom does double most of these horse riders, so it should be fine. We should take out most of them. Never mind, don't even need the double. We just do a billion damage. 84.
Right.
When he said your end has come, he freaking meant it. Crom was pissed. Level 18, HP, skill, luck, defense. I'll take defense, never hurts. Actually, Crom was like 18 defense. My Crom was really beefy, holy crap.
Shall we?
Like, look at that, 0 damage. Look at Crom go.
Thank you.
Not bad at all. And now comes the Paladin. And Frederick unfortunately broke his javelin helping out. That's a little unfortunate, but it's fine.
Perfect.
So as you can see, even though we do triple damage, this guy doesn't even take half his HP. These Paladins are freaking beefy. And they dodge Frederick, which means it's going to be even more annoying to take him out. Unfortunate. And here comes the rest of the Horde. Oh god. Okay, not too bad so far, though. We're doing alright. However, I need to make sure we are actually able to kill most of these enemies here. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go over here to Samia. And, oh my god, the Beast Killer actually does a crap. Oh my god, yeah, give me that, please. Alright, put him out of his misery real quick. Good work, Samia. I was talking about how freaking beefy these guys are, but it doesn't matter when you double them, because Samia's speed is freaking incredible. 25 speed already. And free Master Seal. I'll definitely put that in the inventory. I will definitely be using that real soon. A lot of our characters are hitting level 20 soon, so good time to get that. In the meanwhile, let's make sure I'm not putting Long Q into too much danger here. Looks like I'm doing fine here. Okay, in that case, Long Q, if you want to do the honors and slash him up. One more Armor Knight. Down on the ground. Hopefully. I was hoping we dodged, but oh well. I got a lot of healers nearby. We'll be fine. Good work, Long Q. Have no fear, though. We're coming to heal you. Don't worry. We're not leaving you stranded, buddy. You'll be fine. And I feel like this do have a support conversation. I feel like I remember this, right? They sure do. All right, that should be fun. So that out of the way. Now it just comes to all these guys coming up here. And honestly, Darja has 4 Nosferatu Tomes left. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna... How do I want to do this? Okay, let's just focus and take care of these guys first. I definitely want Gregor up here, though, because Gregor's going to be, like, super helpful up here. Because, you know, it's Gregor. He's pretty freaking tanky. In the meanwhile, though, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... I think I'll have Crom start marching forward a little bit. And honestly, Frederick, just so we have more movement next turn, I'll use the Killer Lance. Let's take this guy out. We have a very good odds to kill this guy right this turn. Never mind. He might live. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Goodbye. Ugh.
Predictable.
Good work, Frederick. Alright, so that guy's out of the way now, which leaves just this one guy. Although, honestly, I kind of want to just, I'll get the kill to Samia. You may be asking, why do I want to get the kill to Samia? And it's mostly because I want to keep Anna in the area, because, like I said, we have a whole, like, army marching towards us in the middle here, so, I'd like to keep Anna nearby. She can heal people just in case. And there we go. Good work, Samia. 32 damage. This Beast Killer is going insane. Yeah. All of these horses. It's kind of funny, too, because the enemy just happened to drop this Beast Killer, so we kind of just got it by luck. And by luck, I mean, it's not really a luck, because, you know, it's always going to be here, but we kind of got it by luck, because it's like the enemy was like, oh, I'm going to bring a Beast Killer to this battle. It's going to be so useful, guys. And we just stole it from him, and that's being used against his entire team. So that out of the way, I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have Darja and Robin pair up here. I'm gonna have them cover up that side. And I feel like Vakir with the hammer is gonna destroy these guys, so I'm gonna do this real quick. And I'll have Gregor and Nally wait in the back here. And apparently I can heal somebody. I can heal Robin for a whopping 1 HP.
Thanks.
Can't complain about free experience, you know how it is. And honestly, I kind of want to... Let me see. I could leave Robin here. I'm pretty sure if I just leave Robin here, it'll be fine. Hey, you know what? I'll save the Nosferatu. I'll save some of the Nosferatu tome. I'll save it. We'll use Robin. And they're going for Robin over Veg. I don't think that's wise, guys. I think Robin's still going to kill all of you. And a 1. And a 2. Oh no, Tharja still has Nosferatu equipped. I meant to change that. Oh god, she's going to waste her Nosferatu assisting Robin. That's not good. Okay, well. Farewell, Nosferatu tome. Although they're actually going for Anna. I'm not going to complain about this, actually. This actually makes things a lot easier. And 33% chance to crit. Oh my god, Vake, you freaking monster.
Looks like Teach just got tenure.
I'm sorry. Oh, 129!
Yeah, I rule.
Jesus Christ. This guy had a family. He may be the enemy, Vake, but calm down. Good god.
It's alright.
And Frederick is doubling these guys. Okay, yeah, these guys are kind of boned. You may be surprised about me being surprised that Frederick's actually able to double them, but like, Frederick is not like a super fast character. Like, so, I don't know. I thought at this point in the game he might not double them anymore, but you know. Look at the 32% crit. That Robin, like, skill stacks up with Vake really well, huh?
You want some?
You want some?
Anyone else?
Anyone else? I love Vake so much. That you want some reminded me of like Kanji in like Persona Arena. For those who don't know, I play a lot of fighting games, so you know I make a reference here and there. I'm a bit of a nerd. Another horse rider coming in. All right, my friend, I don't think you made the right choice. Oh no, not the weapon triangle. Anyways.
Just you and me.
Oh my god. Could you imagine if I had Vake here with the killer axe? It would be over. He would have like 60 plus crit right now. That turned out better than I thought it would, honestly. They all ran into Vake and they all got bloody massacred. I will gladly take it though. However, this does mean now, however, that I have to be a little bit careful about what's coming up here. We have a bow knight up this way, and he can sniper flyers for some pretty nasty damage, so we gotta be a little bit careful about that. So what I think I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have Crom go wait here on the glittering spot. I'm gonna go ahead and use the vulnerary, or I thought I had a vulnerary. There you go. There's my vulnerary. Thanks, Frederick. Get Crom basically back up to full. And a leader must never rest, never surrender, and most of all, never stop learning. Very wise, Crom the wise. Get some experience for our trouble, and a pair. Oh wait, no. I thought for a second I left Frederick on like the lead of the pair, but no, it's just because I had him opened up on the bottom. That confused me for a second because that would have been kind of a little bit awkward. I want to hit these guys with the rapier if I can. But meanwhile, we'll bring in the rest of our team just to get ready to go on the full-on offense next turn. The only problem though is I want to make sure that I can get what do you call it? I want to make sure I can get Olivia in there, so I'm gonna pair him up with Anna. I know I said him, I meant her. So that way she now has 6 move instead of 5 move. I can also go over here and switch to Anna. Actually, no, I can't do that, or else I can't dance next turn with full movement. Actually, no, I can. I forgot, Anna has 7 movement because the Trickster class is freaking cool. Yeah. There we go, get a little bit of extra HP recovery off. As you do. I'll never wait here as well. Just in case. And I guess, actually, since I'm already here, I may as well go heal up Anna, right? No reason not to. Healer, help healer. There you go, back on the full. So with all that out of the way, we basically now have ourselves 2 squads to deal. We have these guys over here, and we have this side over here on both sides of the ship. We have a ton of horse riders in the back, so we gotta be a little bit careful about that. You know, as we've been doing. So what I think I'm gonna do here, actually my team's kind of split up here, I gotta be a little bit careful about this, huh? Honestly, I'm thinking about it, I kinda wanna bring our entire squad over here and I just engage like 2-sided like combat, like this side and this side. Honestly, might not be the worst idea. For the time being, though, we'll go ahead and take out this guy. I do not have an Armor Slayer of Gregor, however, so instead, let's go for the Killing Edge. You never know, it could work out. We're very likely to get a crit here. We have like 50 crit. Come on. There you go. Ugh, just barely enough. Good work, Gregor. Alright. So with that out of the way, I do think I'm going to go along with my plan here. I'm actually going to move our team over this way. I think I'm going to try and engage them. I'm going to try and make 2 choke points. One to the top, one to the left. Or right.
Never fear.
Meanwhile, though, Crom, if you want to go ahead and chip all these guys down for us, that'd be nice and swell.
Once more.
once more.
I owe you.
And while this is going on, I'm gonna. Oh, actually, never mind. Crumb got level up. Alright, I was gonna say, I'm gonna take a quick sip of water while this is going on, but level 19. HP, skill, speed, defense, res. I'm getting a lot of defense on Crumb. 19 defense. I pointed that earlier too, but like, damn, 19 defense on a freaking character who has to run in to attack people is pretty freaking handy. I'll take it. Good work, Crumb. And also almost level 20 as well, so we're gonna be able to promote him soon.
My steel is yours.
And now take a sip of water while y'all enjoy the Crumb massacre of all these horse riders.
Now I'm angry. None shall harm you.
Okay, remember to stay hydrated, kids. Even when let's play, even when in the midst of war, one must stay hydrated.
Well fought.
Crumb, he did 0 damage to you. I don't know if that was well fought. I'll be real with you. And here comes the bone then, the guy I was actually worried about, who also does 0 damage. What the heck? I know I'm paired up with Frederick, and Crumb already has great defense, but like, wow. And here come the horse brigade. Okay, this is what I was worried about. They are coming in hard. Okay, here's the plan. We'll move over here with most of our squad, and I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna be careful about this bow knight, obviously. So let me mark out the ranges of everybody else. Let me just make sure I have only the bow knights. Okay, so, oh my god, they can hit so far. Holy crap, they can hit the entire map, basically. God dang, these guys have range. So, tell you what, we just need to make sure that both the bow knights are dead. So, before we do anything, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna have Samia blast this guy, get some revenge from all the other archers we've had to be terrified of.
You can do this.
Beat the archer with the Pegasus Knight.
My turn.
There you go.
That was amazing.
So that's 1 bow knight dead, 1 more to go, and then the skies are clear, basically. Level 17, strength, skill, speed, res. I will take it. More strength, the better on this girl. And hey, a free second seal. That could be useful. I'll take that. And there you go. Now the map looks a lot more, less chaotic, which I'm very thankful for. However, I do have to be careful because these horse riders will start moving soon. If I get too close, I gotta be a little bit careful about this. So I think in the meanwhile, what I'm gonna do here is I think I'm gonna have Vake go like right here. I'll switch him out, and I'm gonna have I'll have Vake handle this lane here, like this choke point right here. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna equip the hand axe for some range damage. I'll equip the vulnerary, and I'll have the rest of our team advance forward. And Tharja, don't use the Nosferatu, please. I'd like to keep that in one piece, thankfully, or hopefully.
We can do it.
If we get a critical hit, that'd be cool. No crit. Can we get a dodge? No. That's fine.
You deserved worse.
There we go. 99. Oh, I'm so close to the level. Come on, man. Just give it to me at that point. In the meanwhile, then, I think I'm just going to move up here, and I'm going to prepare a team for what's going to be a grand onslaught very soon.
I can handle myself.
There we go. Tharja's back up to full. Maribel can come up as well. And like I said, we just got to be a little bit mindful of the enemy ranges here, because these horse riders are going to start moving real soon, and I'm a little scared. Because they are going to come swarming in once they start moving. I guess I can heal you, why not? It's a bonus experience, you never know. It could be the difference between the level up or not, you never know. I'll keep coming through as well, and honestly, at this point, I kind of wanted to just... See, the problem with me moving forward anymore is that if I do that, I'm pretty sure the whole, like, boatload is going to come at us at once, which is going to be a little bit terrifying. Because I'm not really in position quite yet. Most of my team is still kind of back here. But I don't think the Armor Knight can really hurt anybody. Not significantly anyways. Honestly, I think I'm just going to wait here for a second. I'm going to let him come to us. Okay, they go for Anna. And I don't have the 11 sword equipped, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of damage in return. But we do dodge, which is nice. There's a 1, there's a 2. And yeah, there's no way Livy's doing damage to an Armor Knight unit. I'm sorry, girl. The moral support is appreciated, though. Get Anna's first ever level up. Not bad. Not a great level up, but it has magic. I like doing more damage, so I'll take it.
I'm right here.
And I don't actually double these guys. So they don't really hurt me that much in return either, so it's not that bad of a trade-off. There we go. And here comes the Bow Knight. This is the guy I was actually worried about. However, he doesn't do that much damage to Bake. Alright, that's fine then. And they're gonna... Okay, here they come. And they are piling up over here. Alright, interesting. So I guess they're just dead set on taking on Bake like this. That's cool with me, honestly. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go back here. We'll go ahead and give Vic a quick hand here. You know, Rom's almost level 20. We'll give him some kills. Get him maxed out. Although he's basically guaranteed to get maxed out before the end of the chapter at this point. There you go. One horse rider down. Here comes another. With the smite. Oh my god. I know it's a steel weapon, but that thing does so much more damage to the hand axe. It's kind of comical. That adds like an extra 10 damage.
Yeah, I rule.
Just on the weapon alone. There we go. Vic gets level 6 HP, strength defense. I'll take it. Anyone want to touch my muscles? I think I'm good. Although, I have no doubts. I know you're shredded, buddy. Look at that strength stat. 24. Holy crap. So, meanwhile, I'm going to go over here, and I'm pretty sure Greg can take out these guys no problem on his own. I mean, we're guaranteed to kill this guy, but, like, the other guy, I probably would have crit it if I went for it. A little bit of chip damage, but it's fine. And completely unnecessary crit, as you do. Just like Pokemon. Good work. This is Gregor level 5, 6, 7, nice. HP, skill, speed, luck, defense. I'll take it. We're almost gonna have Vantage soon. I'm gonna be able to reclass him again real soon. I'm basically just having Gregor into this class just to get Vantage, like Long Q has. So that out of the way, now I think we can go overhead here, and there's a very low chance we're gonna get hit.
Pay attention.
It's Long Q. They're not accuracy on his part. And we actually got hit, wow.
You're no warrior.
Level 14, HP, strength, speed, luck. I will take strength. Long Q has been kind of lacking in strength, so any level if I can get in strength is very appreciated. He only has 13 right now. Compared to, say, somebody else on our team, like 18, 20, although Vake's kind of an extreme case. 24, that's not normal. Vake is just that freaking powerful. So meanwhile, let's go ahead and heal up our troops real quick.
I'll return the
And
favor.
I think next turn we're gonna march on the boat. It's gonna be terrifying, but somebody's gotta do it. I want to try. I can barely not reach him. However, I think Sumia can if I play my cards right here. Although it's a little bit dangerous because there are like enemies. Yeah, there's armor knights coming in on the way. Honestly, you know, it's okay to play chill for a turn. We'll wait one more turn. Play it safe. Let these guys come to us.
This'll be easy.
Also, I think that speed level will actually make Gregor double this guy, because I don't think he doubled him before. So I'll take it. Not bad at all. Good work, my friend. Unfortunately, we broke the killing edge, though, which is not ideal. And here come the horses. Okay, they're moving in. They're moving in kind of weirdly, though. They're kind of moving... Actually, yeah, that's what that side decide to move, but not this side decide. That's kind of awkward, actually. All right. I'm not gonna question the tactics of the great Vulmese Empire. However, that's a little interesting. Thing to note, however, this guy here. I remember this guy in particular. This guy has a Silver Lance, and he has a total attack with his strength and Silver Lance of 32. He hits freaking hard, so be very careful about it. I remember this guy catching me off guard once, and he didn't kill my unit, but he almost did. So be careful. I remember this guy very vividly. So honestly, because I guess since we're coming that way, I guess we just, yeah, this is a little awkward, actually. I wasn't expecting them to come to, like, both sides like this. It's a little weird.
Oh, yes.
We'll heal Gregor, get him back up to full. And honestly, most of the enemies here, they don't match up too Elegant Vake because they're all Lance users. So honestly, I think I just want to keep formation. I do want a Vulnerary, though, if I can help it. Tell you what, Robin, be back here for more support and also give him a crit bonus because your skill is freaking amazing. And for some reason, in case they attack Tharja, I'm just going to quickly, actually, I don't have Nosferatu equipped. Okay, perfect. I'll just do this. Go here, equip the Hammer to KO the Armor Knights, and Vulnerary. Vic is having a freaking field day. And honestly, in the meanwhile, while that's going on, since I'm pretty sure... Actually, if I act too soon, they can actually come over this way. That might be a bit of a problem. I gotta be a little bit careful about this, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, tell you what. I might regret this, but for the time being, I think I'm gonna put you here. I'll have the rest of our team just get ready to attack next turn. And I'm gonna separate you two, so that way I can use our Dancer next turn without giving him on his turn. Okay, great onslaught time. Although we are filling up their numbers, I feel like we're getting kind of close to having even numbers now in the field, so not bad. Considering how this map started anyways. Good work, Vake. Another level up for the Great Teach. Level 7, HP plus 2, you love to see it. Strength and speed. That's a big level up, alright, baby. Going for Robin. Alright, I don't know. I guess he didn't want to get one shot by the hammer. Fair enough, I suppose. Although I would argue this isn't a whole lot better. Although he actually lived to tell the tale, so maybe he actually did the smart thing. And here come the horse riders. However, as we've established before, Crom is perfectly equipped, along with Frederick, to handle these guys. Like so.
Finished?
So yeah, honestly, this map, even though it looks very overwhelming at first with a billion enemies, as long as you like pay attention to how enemies are moving, especially the the bow knives so you don't get your flyer sniped, you can navigate the map not too badly. It just feels overwhelming at first because you get freaking swarmed out the gate. We're not in the clear quite yet. We're still in the end game of this map, but I have a feeling we'll be fine. Although I think the boss is gonna start moving soon, which is a little bit scary, but we'll see.
For victory.
And this map has a silver sword. Wow, okay. Thank you for the block, Frederick. That would have hurt a little bit. Do some big rapier damage. I would love if Frederick would want to jump in. And ooh, speaking of experience, hey, Crom. Maxed out. HP, strength, skill. I'll take it. So from this point forward, Crom can no longer get experience until we promote him. So we'll have to promote him sometime soon. Oh my god, here comes the swarm. Holy crap, they're all coming at once. Okay, we might need to back up. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is looking kind of dire. Jeez, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, wow. Yeah, we might have to back up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unless, let me see. We can kill a good few of them, but I feel like the rest of our team is gonna have to be a little bit careful here because they can get freaking swarmed if we're not careful. There's a lot of enemies coming in. And some of them have javelins, so some of them have ranged weapons too, so we can't be too complacent about making a wall around them. Although I feel like if we go on the offense, we might actually be able to do, like, fairly alright here, right? Like, I feel like if we go on the offense here, we can probably KO a good chunk of them. Tell you what, we'll go on the offense for now, and if I regret it, then feel free to scream at me in the comments later. Yeah. That said, though, if I'm doing this, I'm definitely going over here with, I definitely want the Yellow Thunder from Tharja. I'm gonna borrow this for a real second. Okay, sweetheart, thank you.
Riveting.
We have a billion enemies to get through this turn. And I need extra firepower. There we go, one paladin down. Roman gets max level as well, just like his buddy Crom, not bad. HP, luck defense. Bit of a knocker level up, but we'll take it. And pick up a free silver sword. Honestly, that could be useful, so I'll keep it in the inventory, just for now. So that out of the way. Next, I'm going to go over here with Crom, and I think I'm just going to start blasting this guy with some good damage here. The only thing I'm worried about is plugging up the gap here. Okay, actually, okay, better plan. We'll have Gregor go here, and apparently Gregor doesn't actually take any damage, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here with Gregor. I'm going to use the Soothing Swords that way at the end of the turn. I'll heal some HP. And we're going to plug up the line here, because there's a lot of enemies coming in. We need to make a wall. Even better. Good work, Gregor. Ugh. I will take that. Gonna now level up on Gregor as well. Level 8, not bad. HP, strength, skill. I'll take it. Alright, there's one down. And now for the rest of these guys. They can handle these guys, no problem. I'm not worried about these guys. But Vega's gonna destroy these guys. So honestly, I'll just keep Vega here. He can hold the line over here.
That's enough back.
Especially once you get the 4% critical hit. Jesus Christ. Ugh, 69. Nice. Alright, so that's this line taken care of. So now it's just a matter of how do we clog up this area. I think I know how. The answer is that we bring in Crom and we keep doing what we've been doing. Although I think Frederick will probably do just fine up here too. Yeah, Frederick will probably be just fine up here as well. Although I'll keep his HP just in case Crom gets a little bit weakened. So for the time being, I'll leave with Crom and we'll have Frederick ready in the back just in case.
Never fear.
Never fear, he says.
Pick a god and pray.
He said that thing! Ah! Frederick has given us our blessing. He has said the funny line that everyone loves. We're gonna win this, I know it. So let me just see. How much damage does it be to take to all these guys? Not that much, honestly. Do I have somebody who can give us some extra defense? I do, actually. Okay, honestly? That's +1 defense. You give movement. Honestly, Crom and, not Crom, Lumkyu and Samia, if you guys want to just go in, go for it, honestly. I think I'll throw the Javelin, though, just to get some extra chip damage going on. If in case anyone wants to attack me from a range, I think. Yeah, that sounds good.
You're not alone.
Nice critical hit to Mia. That takes that from a chip damage to a KO. I'll take it. At the start of this chapter, I thought she wouldn't be like doing a whole lot because the enemies here are kind of tanky, and she's like not weak per se. 50 strength isn't terrible, but she's not like Crom or Vake or whatever. But no, she's been putting in her work. I am sorry, girl. My apologies. I underestimated your capabilities, clearly. So that out of the way, I think what I'm gonna do now, it seems like a little bit weird of a move, but I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go over here and do a quick little bit of a dance with Crom. That way he can get some more rapier action in there.
I owe you.
There we go. So now I can move her, I can move you in, and unfortunately I don't have a Javelin on me. However, I feel like I have one in my inventory somewhere. I sure do. Thanks, Convoy. Throw a quick Javelin.
Are you ready?
And cover the line.
Face me.
Hey, perfect.
Always impressive.
Always impressive. Good work. And now I may. Oh, actually, wait, hold up. Never mind. These guys don't have a way to hit Olivia from here, so I was going to originally use Rescue on Maribel after I did that move with Olivia to keep her safe, but apparently I just don't even have to. Although putting on it here is very dangerous, so I'm not gonna do that, even though it's very tempting. So I guess in the meanwhile, I'll just go up here and get ready to do some healing for some more experience, and just in case I get hurt.
Many thanks.
Many thanks. There we go, and I guess, since Anna's got nothing better to do, in the meanwhile, if you want to go ahead and speed yourself along down here with Vake, we can go ahead and do this real quick. Blasting with our trusty Levin sword. And there you have it. And even though this was looking dire, as you can see, we have greatly lowered our numbers. I think we did a pretty good job of managing that. And we dodged too, even better. There's some javelins. We'll take it. So all that really remains now is the boss. We get a dodge. We get a block from Long Q. That is surprising. That was very not likely to happen. These guys have like no support together. And Long Q jumped in too. Oh my god, he jumped in twice.
I'll get the next one.
I decided to be and Long Q, you guys are built for each other. What the heck? That was like very low odds of happen. You guys have no support whatsoever. I'll take it though. Wow. And here comes the boss, who we do 0 damage to. Fantastic. You are nothing, a speck of sand on the boot of the great empire. Honestly, since I'm doing 0 damage, I don't think I can argue that. I think you might be onto something.
My turn.
1 damage, yeah! 1 damage, baby! How do you feel about us now, huh? You must be shaking in your boots. We did 1 damage to you.
Come on.
And there we go. All right. All things considered, that could have went a lot worse, and I feel like it went pretty good. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go over here, heal up with Anna, get Cherchi back with the full HP. There we go. And at this point, we have thinned out the numbers completely. It's only 3 of them. However, I kind of want this glittering spot, so I'd love to get that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We'll see though. More importantly, let's focus on actually killing the enemies and not doing something stupid. Yeah, Thunder works here. We'll just take this guy out.
Look out.
And a 1.
Do you like
And a crit. Alright, works for me. And I think this puts Sarge at level 19, right? Yeah, just about. HP, magic. Not the greatest level up, but she got magic, so I can't complain. Hit hard. Hit good. And take up a Silver Lance from the guy. I'll take that. Now, if I really wanted to, I can go pick this up with Frederick. However, I'm a little worried about killing the boss here if I do that, because he's pretty beefy. Actually, with the effective weapon, we freaking destroy him. So honestly, I think I will do this. How far can Olivia move? That far? Okay, here's the plan. We go over here. It's a little silly, but we're gonna do it anyways. Do a quick dance. And now the horse is motivated. I'm motivated now. Here comes the horse. Meow. No, I can't reach it. Wait, hold up. Maybe this works? No, it didn't work. I thought maybe it might work. Okay, well, plan failed. Unfortunate. In that case, let's just make sure we kill the guys off here. All right. Actually, I gotta make sure I can actually kill this horse rider. I'm pretty sure I can, right? Oh yeah, no, Gregor destroys him. Okay, we're fine. Beast killer, go! And this is like guaranteed KO. You were talking smack a second ago, Dalton. However, Sevilla prevailed. What? How? Ugh. That's what you get for talking smack about Sevilla. Punk. Good large bullion. Which leads this poor little horse rider. Oh, I almost feel bad for him. He came with a whole army. Now there's only one of him. Oh, poor little guy. Honestly, I'm tempted to just cook him alive with Maribel. But I kind of want to maximize experience like a nerd, so I'll go ahead and do a quick heal instead. I know, boring. You're free to boo me, but I want this level up. I know, I'm boring. Magic luck res. Nothing fantastic, but we'll take it. And I guess since we have nothing else to really do, we can take him out. And honestly, never mind. Now I'm not gonna lie, you've been kind of falling behind. I'm not gonna lie. However, you support the Gregor, so I guess I cannot be too mad. You know, it be how it do. 0 damage to Gregor. 0 damage to Gregor. Completely irrelevant critical hit. Ugh.
Who want more Gregor?
Nobody. That's the last guy on the map. And just like that, chaotic scramble completed. 8 turns, Crom and Frederick were definitely the heroes, because that rapier was putting in the work.
Crom.
Crom. Is that all of them?
Yes.
Yes, but 50 tons of a price. My rapier, I broke it. I mean, anyways, the town's in shambles. That's just my army.
Right.
This is the most troubling news. Proxy soldiers of the fine seas of the long sea. They're having trouble. We were all in trouble. That's not the half of it. This is just the vanguard, but a taste of the meal yet to come.
Oh,
Once it arrives, their hosts will wash over the whole continent in weeks. There's no way we can repel them and defend their people. It would be a slaughter.
Right.
This is no better equipped to handle an attack from the sea. Robin, what do you suggest? The greatest strength is our cavalry, which puts us at a disadvantage on land. But if we were to catch them at sea...
Really?
But how? This has no warships, or enough for rocks.
All right.
So we need aid from a kingdom that does.
What?
You have some place in mind, Oaf?
Hold on.
Perhaps the land that borders the sea, with enough wealth to afford this campaign?
Oh.
Plegia.
What?
No. Absolutely not. Out of the question.
Right.
I have gold, boy. Countless ships. And more importantly, we have a fart's chance in the wind without them. Yope is right. Crude, but right. There's only one path forward.
Hey.
Crom, will you reconsider?
Right.
Very well. Send a message and request a summon immediately. Let us pray this new king is more reasonable than their last.
Right.
Indeed.
Oh my.
You know, Robin, for your first time against all these forces, that was an impressive victory. You and Crom have both grown quite adept. You should be proud. Oh, thank you, Flavia. I try. It was definitely a bit of a scramble. I definitely was very terrified at the end there. Oh, I messed up my capture card. My bad. But overall, I'd say we did pretty well. That being said, that's gonna do it all for today for Fire Emblem Awakening Chapter 12, The Seacomers. Thank you guys for watching. And again, I hope you, I want to thank you all for being patient. I know there has been an upload a little bit, but we're back, hopefully in full swing now. And yeah, I hope you've been enjoying. And we will get back to more Fire Emblem Awakening again real soon, because apparently next time, we're gonna go back to Plegia and hope to God that the new king that's not Gangrel is a little bit nicer than Gangrel, because anything is better than Gangrel. That being said, see you guys in the next one.